Right, guys, so I've been thinking anything taken too far to the extreme is bad, is unhealthy. Now, I declare as a minimalist, and to be honest, I've been thinking lately, if you go too far to the extreme in minimalism, that's not healthy. Alright? Now, when I say go to the extreme, I mean guys who are homeless, guys who are living in the forest, guys who are living in tents. That's too extreme. When you want to be a minimalist, I believe that most people, do need to be more minimalist in life in order to be happier. But there's a step you don't want to cross over, because what happens if you're homeless? Like what are you going to do all day? Homeless people. Well, it's very hard to get a job if you're homeless. So, that's one major disadvantage. So what are you gonna do for money? Well, maybe you might sit around, beg all day. That's kind of boring, just sitting there sitting there on the street with an empty cup in front of you, waiting for people to give you money. I don't know. I find that quite boring. Would you? What if you want to make YouTube videos or watch YouTube videos? Well, kind of a phone really, because you're living in a tent. You've no access to electricity, so can't charge your phone. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, but at the same time, if you go too far to the other extreme, if you become too materialistic like most people are, that can cause problems as well. Now I work at Spar in Dowler Street, and there's one girl. She used to work with me at McDonald's. She quit. She moved to Drogheda, and she still lives in Drogheda. And she walked into the shop with a big, a big suitcase about as tall as she was, and she's there, and she recognized me, and we started talking, and she says, "Oh, I'm going up to Drogheda right now." Yeah, you're carrying like a fucking suitcase. It's almost the size of you. That's a bit ridiculous. Like when I moved into the house here in East Wall, I only brought like 2 school bags worth of clothing, worth of stuff. Do you know what I mean? And I'm fine. It's just the only thing is I don't have bed linen, so I'm gonna have to buy that somewhere. So yeah, find a happy medium. There's nothing wrong with having materialistic objects or items, as long as it gives you some value in life. Of course, there's nothing wrong with owning a football or owning a hurl if you like playing football or hurling. You play every day, it brings you joy, well, go do that. But when you get to a point where you don't play anymore, you get bored of it, well, you might as well give that stuff away. Like I was big into running. I quit running in August. So now I've got all these. I have spikes. At my mother's house, I have running singlets I don't need anymore. I'd be better off just throw that stuff out, but I haven't got around to that yet. So yeah, so that just goes to show. Bus number 53. Jeez, this place is weird. But yeah, do you see what I mean? So always in life, go for the happy medium. Do you know what I mean? So like today I'm working, like I got a new job at Spar, and right now they're only giving me like 20 hour work weeks, and I'm like, geez, I feel bored only working 20-hour work weeks. But if you're homeless, you wouldn't be working any hours, you'd be working 0. And that's the thing, human beings, we were designed to live out in nature. Yes, that is true, but I believe that human beings were unnaturally intelligent. Our levels of intelligence is just not suitable for nature. Nature is boring. Do you know what I mean? So the thing is, I read somewhere that there's a South African tribe in South Africa. The average worker there works like 12 to 19 hours a week, and that's not much, I know, but at the same time, that's just the thing. That when you're out in nature, you don't need to work that many hours, because you're not working to buy TVs or PlayStations or to pay bills or mortgages. You're only working for the bare essentials. So they're working 12 to 19 hours a week, and guess what? They're bored. They're bored. They give out about not having enough to do. And that's the thing, when you're out in nature, when you finish your work day, let's say you've worked 4 hours in a day or even 3 hours. Yeah, what am I going to do now? I don't know. Climb that tree maybe go swimming in the river, maybe go for a walk. But yeah, they'd be quite bored, And human beings, our brains are too intelligent for that, I understand that maybe the kangaroos and the foxes might love that lifestyle, but for humans, it's just, our intelligence is beyond that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's an interesting looking place here, an astroturf pitch and everything. So yeah, so that's the thing. So what else can I say here?